Yo. Nope. Oh my goodness. Finally. Now I gotta hear myself. Okay, I'm sorry about that one. Okay, finally. Okay. But before I even start this podcast, I want to say the reason why that happened is because I was trying to screen record. Okay, I'm gonna try to display my capture. If it doesn't work, I will go back to this and we'll just do it as normal. Hopefully this works, because if it works, that'd be fantastic. Let's try it. And if you should be able to see my screen, and if you can't hear me, that's because it's not working. I'll just go back to here. I just want to try it. Okay. Hold up. I gotta add here. Okay, display capture. Here we go. Okay, this should work. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yo. I really hope this works. Hold up, I gotta listen to my. Oh my goodness, it does. Yo. Dubs. Dubs in chat. Oh. Perfect. Now I can screen record. Now I can do a tier list on here now. That's perfect. Let's go. I'm so hyped. That's hype, bro. Dubs in the chat. Dubs. Hopefully you can't hear me on my phone because I have my phone running so I can make sure it's working. But I do have my my list of the goalies that I'm trying to do here on my phone. So I'm going to use my phone. But I can look up the stats if you guys are kind of get what I'm saying here on my computer. This is sick. Okay. Why is there 36 goalies? This is not accurate. Okay, bet. Okay. I was just pulling on my list. This was a bit of a shaky beginning, but it's gonna end up being great for the future of this. This is what I was so worried about because there's nothing going on, but now you can actually look what I'm doing. So that's right. Okay, so we're going to start with my list like we're supposed to be doing. I'm ranking the best goalie in every NHL team, ranked 1 to 32. But I'm going from 32 to 1. Like it happened. This is a 5-part kind of little series. I did 4 episodes ago with left wings, 3 episodes ago with right wings, 2 episodes ago with centers, last episode with defensemen. Last part of this series is goaltenders. So we're going to get straight into this. And from here on out, I'm going to be doing tier lists. So you can see my tier list. I'm going to be doing like when I do lists, I'm going to do it on here. This is so much better. I'm so glad I figured this out. This is so high. I'm not going to be able to read chat. Actually, yes, I will. You're going to be able to see me read chats right here where my mouse is. That's how I always read chat. We're going to have to, kind of flip. We're going to have to flip through it, but, it'll be fine. It's for the better good. Okay, but number 32, I have Dustin Wolf. Dustin Wolf has not played a single NHL game. I don't think this is how you spell Dustin Wolf. Dustin Wolf stats. Okay, Dustin Wolf. There we go, finally. Elite Prospects. Elite Prospects is always where it's at. I'm not gonna lie. Elite Prospects is where it's at. My computer's a little bit slow sometimes, but it's not too bad. See, Dustin Wolf, here he is. He is expected to be the starter. And he probably will be. And I don't think the Flames are gonna be very good, so that's the main reason why he's here. Actually, the main reason why he's here is because he has 0 NHL experience. Actually, he has 17 games of NHL experience. So first of all, his stats were horrid. Actually, not really horrid, but they were really bad. And yeah, he hasn't really had much NHL experience. He has 17 games, so we can't really say much about that. So that's why I got him off here. He will climb these rankings, I think, in the next couple of years. But right here is where he has to stay. Let me turn down my phone. I don't want to hear myself every 2 seconds. I just have it up so I can make sure it's working. Okay, so There's Dustin Wolf. Look at the stats here in the 2021-22 season with the Stockton Heat. He had a .924 save percentage with a 2.35 goals against average in 47 games. Games played, goals against average, save percentage. Just always look at every player's stats throughout the podcast, and now you can see me do it, so you guys kind of get a better understanding and a visual of what I'm trying to explain. Now I get it. Okay, there we go. Why is it taking? Okay, I don't know if it's working. Is it still working? Okay, good. Okay, so next is Samuel Earson. Samuel Earson. I don't think that's how you spell it, but you know what? We're gonna win it here. Hopefully, it's just how you spell it. See what I'm saying? Like I already typed this out. It's taking so long. It's like loading. It's taking so long to load. My computer's slow. Hey, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know I'm not lying. My computer's not that slow. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, but it's definitely not the fastest, which I'm not complaining. Yeah, I wish I had a computer, but like it's not the best. He had a great year last year, okay? Don't get me wrong. He had a phenomenal year last year. But he needs to prove to me more. Because if you look here, Philadelphia Flyers, in 12 games in the 22-23 season, he had an .899 save percentage. Last year, he had an .890 save percentage, but he had 2.82 goals against average. So it's pretty mediocre, but he was pretty decent. But look in the World Juniors, in the World Championship, he had a 1.44 goals against average. His save percentage was not the best. But he needs to get better and prove to me why he deserves to be higher than 31. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. Okay, anyways, number 30, Mackenzie Blackwood. He was originally, highly coveted. And he was like, oh, this guy's gonna be the next really good goalie. And he kind of didn't become that. Like, he's been okay, but he's been very, very inconsistent and hasn't really been the best. Gotta get what I'm saying here. Okay, Mackenzie Blackwood, we're going to scroll down a little bit. Mackenzie Blackwood, stats, contract, salary, more. We don't need a contract right now. Here, load here. We have loading here, and okay, here's Mackenzie Blackwood's stats. Hopefully, if you can scroll down here, you can see them. Okay, so 18-19 season, he had a .918 save percentage, which is good, okay? So you're like, oh, wow, this guy really has the possibility of, like, wow, he could be the next guy. 19-20 season, he had .915 save percentage. We're like, wow, this guy really is putting up phenomenal numbers. And then the 21-22, no, just the 20-21 season, .902 save percentage, which is okay, but it's nothing too spectacular. And then we go to the 21-22 season, he has an .892 save percentage. And then next year, the .893 save percentage. And then the .891 save percentage. And then this past year, the .899 save percentage. I do think he's a pretty decent goalie, but he needs to prove to me with more consistent numbers of why he's that good of a goalie. He can really put a lot of pep in his step, if you guys get what I'm saying here. And put up better numbers, which clearly he's able to. I think he'll climb these rankings. Elvis Merzlikins is number 29. Elvis Merzlikins. Nice. Elvis Merzlikins at all, but I don't care. We're gonna keep it pushing. Hopefully it autocorrects. You know, autocorrects, but yeah, right here. Okay, it's fine. It did kind of autocorrect. Kind of. You know, okay, anyway. Elvis Merzlikins stats. We're loading. It's loading here. You guys can clearly tell. Usually this is like laggy. That's why I never did this. It used to be laggy. Because if you guys were watching my old podcast episodes and you saw it, I tried screen recording and it sucked. Because my mic was so laggy, but this is literally like perfect. Okay, so all the stats. Okay. You guys can kind of get a look at his stats here. 923 save percentage in the postseason in the 1920 year. 916 and 907. And then he kind of fell off the past couple years to 876, 897. I think this year he will be pretty good. I think he is able to be a lot better. Clearly, if you look at the statistics here, like in the 2021 season, I did he only play 28 games. Actually, no, he only played 2 games. He got 949 save percentage. He had 916 save percentage and 923 save percentage in the postseason. In the NHL was 28 plus games played in each of those seasons. So that's very good for him. Okay. Next, I want UPL. Oh my god. Pekka Luukkonen. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of like go Pekka Luukkonen. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I love that name, by the way. For the Sabres, you can see he clearly plays for the Sabres, as you can tell. We go down a little bit. Elite prospects is where it's at when the statistics. Like, obviously, you're gonna get statistics from the NHL, but I always like elite prospects. So this shows them for like when he originally started playing like professional hockey, all the way to like now. Let's see his first year when they started tracking his stats. Because I know for like the USHL, because eventually when the USHL starts, we'll start talking about the USHL on this podcast. That's why I called the NHL and USHL podcast. But it will show like the stats of the USHL, and that's like the juniors. In the 2013-2014 U16, so they started tracking him since he was like 14. Then they started tracking his stats. And look at his stats: 940, 935. We don't talk about that though. It's only one game. He played horrendous. He had 9 goals. He had 911 save percentage and those. And then let's go down to the actual NHL. That's what we care about. That's what we're talking about. 917 save percentage, and he had a 892. That was rough. And last year he had a 910 save percentage. He was good last year. But he just needs to show me slightly more for the ability to really, kind of prove to me why he's really that good, if you guys kind of understand what I'm saying there. Okay. Moving on, Cam Talbot. He is currently going to be the goalie for, I believe, the Detroit Red Wings. Yes, I actually do know. I know. Detroit. It says Detroit. That's not what I meant. You see what I'm saying? How slow this is? And I don't even need to search up Detroit. I just need to search up the stat. Not running way too much. Okay, stat. God, this is so slow, and it's understandable because first of all, it's only it's just a laptop. It's not like I got no PC or nothing. It's just a laptop, and I'm recording in the back or displaying my capture, and I have these tabs open right up here. It's understandable why it's slow. It's not even that ridiculously slow. It's really not. Okay, Cam Talbot, aka Cameron Talbot. I didn't actually know that, but I could have probably assumed that. Learn something new every day, I guess. Go down here. Maybe if you can scroll down, maybe that'd be a preferable option. Okay. See, he used to play for the Edmonton Oilers, 919, save percentage, 908, 893. That was a terrible year. He only played 31 games, to be fair. He must have been injured that year. And then in the Flames, he must have played a backup role. 919 save percentage, and 915 save percentage, and 911 save percentage, 898, and a 913. So he is pretty good. We don't talk about postseason stats last year, though. The year before that, 2 years ago, I guess. But yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He just needs to play more consistently for me. Then I'll put him up more, I think. But he has performed at a very high level in the past. So yeah. Okay, next, Darcy Kemp. Oh yeah, let me check chat real quick. Hold up, guys. I'm sorry for not checking chat. Okay, nothing's going on in chat. Okay, that's fine. Okay, keep forgetting to check out chat. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Darcy Kemper is number 26. Darcy Kemper. Oh, I pressed it wrong. I don't know what button I pressed. Kemper. That's hopefully that's okay. This is ridiculously slow, but that's fine because this is still better than what it was before. Because this now it's not a black screen. At least you guys can get a visual example. These episodes will take longer, but that's fine. Because eventually, as soon as we get during the regular season, what I want to do is I want to be able to kind of react to every single game highlights. So I'm gonna be just for example, the Montreal Canadiens face the Sabres today. Let's react to the highlights. It'll be an 8-minute highlights, and we're kind of we'll skip most of it. We'll only watch the goals, and we'll kind of break down the goals a little bit, and that's how we keep track of the season together. It'll definitely be probably an hour-long episode each. Going through all of those highlights, just talking about it, doing predictions for the next day, doing USHL reviews, doing USHL predictions. Yeah, it's probably gonna be hour-long episodes, at least. But that's fine. Who are we talking about? Darcy Kemper. Okay, Darcy Kemper. He won the cup. He was a .921 save percentage through the regular season. His stats were in the postseason were not the best, but I mean they were good enough, I guess, to win the cup. In the 22-23 season, he played more of a backup. I mean, not really. He played way over half. 41 games at half, and he played 57. He's a starter role. He played .909 save percentages, and last year he had a down year. But, he could bounce back. Will he bounce back enough? And it's interesting to think about, I do not want to sign in. X. I need to look at that stuff. Anyways, these stupid ads. Anyways, it's interesting because while we're on the topic of these goalies, I can kind of talk about, what they need to do for the team. I mean, but right now, Kemper needs to bounce back for the Capitals to be in the postseason. If he finds a way to bounce back and is 909, 910 save percentage, 910, 915 save percentage, he'll probably make the postseason. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Yup, oh my god, I'm gonna unplug my computer. Hold up. What's that? That's better. Anyway, yeah, he needs to bounce back in order for them to, make the postseason. Because if he puts up his number that he did last year, under 900, they're not going to make the postseason because, yes, I do like their team. But they need a good goaltender to really put them over the edge. But if he puts up a 910, 915 save percentage, they have a lot higher percent chance to make the postseason. So it's very important for him to bounce back for the Capitals' sake. He doesn't even play in the Capitals anymore. Oh man, it literally says right there, the Kings. Well, I guess the same thing goes for the Kings. I guess that's fair. The same thing literally goes for the Kings. He needs to play good for them. But yeah, I guess the same thing goes for them. Samuel Montembeault. I have no clue as to Montembeault. We're gonna say Mount, and then hopefully it's Mont. English is spelled Mont. It's not even Mount. It's Mont. Montembeault. There we go. Thank goodness it auto-corrected there. Sam Montembeault, and then we'll just clearly play for the Canadians. Like you guys without that. Stats. Statisticals. Okay. We'll go down here. Samuel Montembeault, stats, contract, salary, and more. Elite prospects. If you ever want to look up a guy's stats, just search up their name, whatever. For example, Connor Bedard stats, and then just go down to elite prospects, and this is where it is. It's really not that complicated. You literally see me do it over and over again 32 different times for 32 different people. You will at least. We'll just go for last year's stats. 903 save percentage, but he played more backup role to Jake Allen. Actually, they must have split the game if he was 41. Well, he's going to take a full-on starter role this next season, so I'm interested to see if he can really take that and be I'm going to be better this year. Or if he's going to be it's kind of tough, I'm not meant for the starter quite yet, because either way, he is still super young, so we can develop still, but he might not be I don't think I should be playing 50, 60 games. But he could be wow, please keep giving me 50, 60 games. I strive at this starter position. But we'll just have to see. I don't think the Canadians are going to be anywhere really near the postseason. I mean, totally it's possible, okay? It's totally possible they, shock the world. I don't think they're going to be too close to the postseason. I don't think he's last in the Atlantic because of how stacked the division is. But I do think he's going to be consistent enough for them to be, competitive. And the fact that, if you're going to face Canadians, it's not going to be, easy dubs. I'm going to walk in there steamroll. It's going to be wow, we really have to, lock in. We really have to, play our A game to beat this team. That's what I'm trying to say here. I think Samuel Montembeault would be a great player, but I don't think he's going to be, enough to, make the postseason for them. I don't think he's going to be that good. 24. And Peter Mrazek of the Chicago Blackhawks. Mrazek. I don't know how to spell Mrazek. Oh, no. Okay. It's Peter Murr. I think it's Murr, not Mar. It's Murr. Mrazek? Hopefully, yes, sir. With a Z, though. Oh, I could spell that way. Okay. Mrazek stats. I usually go a lot faster on my phone. That's why I would be able to get through this whole quicker on my phone. Well, it's fine. the end of the day, Peter Mrazek, he is actually quite underrated. He is quite underrated. He just played with the Blackhawks. He had a 908 save percentage on the AHL team, basically, against NHL talent. Why is he not getting talked about? I get his record, and that's because the Blackhawks suck. But the save percentage was crazy. Okay, you get it. It wasn't really crazy, but for playing on the Blackhawks, it was quite crazy. Okay, the Blackhawks sucked last year. Okay. Moving on, Joey Daccord. Joey Daccord had a great season last year. That's why he was so high. But he needs to have another great year. For me, at least, to really prove to me that's like, wow, this guy's a top 20, top 15 goalie in the league. You get what I'm saying there? This episode's gonna take forever. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. I gotta do the 32 times. Yeah, this episode's not gonna take forever. But it is what it is. My prediction for how long this episode's gonna be is probably gonna be like 40, 50 minutes, I think, probably, by the end of it. I don't even know let's see how long it's been so far. A little under 20 minutes. Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, 23-24 season. He had 916 saves in it. See what I'm saying? He had a great year. But he needs to have more of a sample size to truly prove to me and say, like, wow, this guy's really that good. You get what I'm saying? Like, if he continues to play like this, he will really, really climb these ranks. I'm 1,000,000% positive about that one. Okay, John Gibson. And he was even slightly better in, like, the 2018 season. Don't get me wrong, he is still good. I did ask before the T there. But he also plays for the Ducks. So it's tough to be like, I'm really the top 10 goalie in the league when you play for the Ducks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's tough. So let me try to load his stats. Half the episode is going to be me loading the stats. Between, like, actually Google and loading Google and then loading his actual prospects page. No, it'll be YouTube who has to deal with this. They just edit it. Edit all the loading time. Anyways, see, his stats were really rough the past couple of years. Yes, he played with the Dogs, but there's really no excuse to have an 88 save percentage. Lucas Dolstar really took over as a starter towards the second half of the season. That's why he only played 46 games, but at the end of the day, still good. So pretty good goalie. He was not good last year, but I think he will bounce back. I don't think he's really that bad. Number 21 for Tristan Jarry of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Tristan Jarry. That's what Tristan, but it is what it is. Elite prospects page. Loading time. There we go. Jeez, bro. That one wasn't even that long. Okay, the 23-24 season last year, but if you look at his stats, man, he was good. 919 save percentage in the 21-22 season, and he had 909 to 903. That's good. I don't want to spend a million years on each goal, so I was going to move on. 20, I have Charlie Lindgren. We're going to take a quick look at the stats, maybe talk about him for like a few seconds, and then move on. Because I don't want this episode to be an hour and 20 minutes. Like, I'm good. Not that I think it will be, but I'm just saying it might be if it keeps happening for 17 hours on each goalie. Loading up Charlie Lindgren's stats. What position is he? Number 20. He's top 20 goalie right now. Oh my god. I don't even think I'm gonna load these player stats anymore, honestly. It's taking way too long. Okay, 911 save percentage. So he was good last year. He needs to prove to me a little bit more that he can play super good in the professional level. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get what I'm saying? Okay. 19 Joseph Wolf. He played great last season. He did. He did. He played great last season. He just needs more of a sample size. needs more sample size. Philip Gustafson, he played a phenomenal during the 22-23 season. Last season was a down year for him, below a 900 save percentage. He just needs to have another great year for him to prove to me that he is a good goalie. Spit out the words there. On number 17, Connor Ingram. He had like a 9-10 save percentage last season. Again, he needs to prove to me that he's a good goalie. Really, at the end of the day, I think next season's gonna have like a 9-15 save percentage area. And I do think that's gonna be like one of the main reasons why the Utah Hockey Club will make the postseason in the first inaugural year over there in Utah. Yes, they have the same players that Arizona, but there's like a completely different franchise with the same players. Kind of get what I'm saying? Kind of. If you get it, you get it. Okay. Yeah, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. I think he'll have like a 9-15 save percentage. I really will. I really do think he will. Okay, I keep fumbling my words for some reason, but I do think he will. He is a super good goalie. He's been consistent, but with this team, got a much better defense. Mikhail Sergachev probably the number one defenseman. Great offensively defensively. John Marino's a great physical defensive defenseman. Really help his stats get elevated to the next level. So, take a 9-10 save percentage goaltender, add a Mikhail Sergachev and a John Marino to the defense, and stack up his offense even more with more depth. His stats are going to elevate even more to 9-10, 9-15 save percentage, in my opinion. I think that's what's going to happen, but it's totally possible it's going to happen. Number 16, Connor Ingram. Not Connor Ingram, I just said that. Aiden Hill. He had one super good season with Vegas when they won the Cup during the regular season, and then his postseason run was phenomenal throughout the entire run. He was phenomenal. He's one of the centerpieces reasons why they won. That cup that year was because of him and how consistently good he was throughout the entire postseason run. It was really great to see. Like, wow, Aiden Hill starting now. All they need to do is score three goals and then win. That's not true. That wasn't always true, but most of the time it actually was. You'd be surprised. Number 15 here got Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington was a great goalie. His rookie year was phenomenal, and he's had great years. Like last year, he was great, and that was the main reason why St. Louis was so close to making the postseason. But I do think he's going to take not a big step down, but I think he will take a step down. I think his defense will be around what it was before. I think it might be a little bit worse. And I think the forward core is going to be slightly worse, too. I think the whole team is going to take a step down. I think they're going to miss the postseason by quite a decent amount. It's because the Central Division is low-key kind of stacked if you look at it. Like, you got Stars, Avalanche, Predators, Hockey Club, Wild, Jets are all playing things ahead of them. So, yeah, that's tough. So, yeah, moving on here. This is when they got really tough. Like, really tough. I think I'm going to start looking at the statistics of players here. Number 14 is Frederick Anderson. What's that? Okay. Let me check that. Frederick Anderson. Maybe if you stayed healthy, he could be a top 10 goalie. I do believe that. But he needs to stay healthy. He wasn't really healthy last season. He really just wasn't. Hopefully, there you go. If he can stay healthy, maybe he'll be the top 10 goalie that he plays like most of the time. He is a great playoff performer for them. He has been year in, year out, and he has been for multiple teams too, because he's 34, so he has some experience in his belt. Hopefully it's thank you. Maybe. There we go. Okay, last season he only played 16 games, but he had 932 save percentage, 903, 922. So you can look at his stats for the past 3 years. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Kind of here in order. He's a top 10 goalie with the statistics. You look here, but he is not healthy enough usually to really get the top 10. 13 for Alexander Georgiev. Georgiev is super good. I believe he got 40 wins last season. Which I get he played with the Avalanche, so it boosted his stats. So like, wow, he played with the Avalanche, one of the best defenses in the league. Obviously, he's gonna have good stats. Yes, he did have good stats for that. But you can't just throw a random slob in there, one of the weaker goalies in the league. Like, you can't just throw a slob in there and then just say get 40 wins. Like, it takes a special type of goalie to get 40 wins on any team. Let alone not even a team that got beaten 5 games in the second round, proving that they're not that good. She with the Rangers 910 save percentage and a 5. Got 918 save percentage. Yes, he only put up 897 save percentage the year before. But he got 38 wins. He got 40 wins 2 years ago. He got 38 wins this year, okay? He consistently gets 38 to 40 wins and gets around a 900 to 910 save percentage depending on the year, okay? That's the type of guy you're getting. And 12, Jacob Markstrom. I do actually think by the end of the year he's going to be a top 10 goalie. I do. His stats are going to elevate like crazy. I think he's been a caliber of a top 10 goalie. Past season, Jacob Markstrom stats. He played great with Calgary. And Calgary, if you guys remember my tier list about the defensive core, I put the defensive core in trash. And the reason why they got put in trash is because the defensive core is pretty tough to explain to it. It's trash. Okay, you can look at the defensive core. They have Mackenzie Weegar, Rasmus Anderson, and that's it. Okay, they don't got anybody else that's really proved to me that, oh wow, that guy's really good. I want them on my team. Okay, that's just how it has to be. Okay, that's how they built their roster. And yeah, they are in a rebuilding stage. There's a reason why they're like that. They're not just like that because they're trying to compete. Okay. Last season he had a 905 save percentage, but the horrid Calgary Flames roster. Okay, that's just how it goes. You see, yes, he played with Calgary 3 years ago, that team that was super good and won the Pacific, but he had phenomenal numbers. 922 save percentage and 2.22 goals against average. That is good. We'll just say good, okay? Moving on to number 11, this might be a bit of a hot take, but I'm going to Stuart Skinner. Yes, I know. You guys can boo me. You guys are not going to boo me. I don't got enough fans to be getting booed. But I need like the boo sound effect, bro. If I would have edited this, if I edit the podcast after, to do like a YouTube video or something, I totally would have put like the boo sound effects in there. Because of some of the hot takes. Some people will strongly disagree with me, and that you can disagree with me if you want, but for what he saw from him last year and 2 years ago, I think he's 11. Maybe Markstrom and Georgiev and Anderson and those guys can be above him, but I stand where Georgiev. Why did I say Georgiev? I don't know. Where Stuart Skinner stands on this list. It just is. I think he had 905 save percentage in the regular season, 901 save percentage in the playoffs, 914 save percentage 2 years ago. Year before they had 913 save percentage. Okay, he is a good goalie. If he can give me more of a sample size, I think he might be higher. And maybe more people would agree with me. But that's how it is right now. Number 10, just cracking the top 10, I put Linus Ullmark of the Senators. Linus Ullmark is clearly, in my opinion, a top 10 goalie, as I just literally just said. A top 10 goalie in the National Hockey League. Now since I just think about it, for my top 10 goalies list, I'm probably just going to copy and paste the top 10 goalies on this. Is literally the top 10 goalies, in my opinion, because we're ranking starters, and a backup's not going to be in the top 10. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to copy and paste. But you guys don't need to know that. I didn't just say that. It's not a secret, clearly. It's not a secret. I'll just probably just go over what I just did for the top 10 goalies. I'll probably talk more in depth about the goalies. Because I don't got all the time in the world. I mean, I do technically I got a lot of time actually right now, but I'm not going to spend all my time right now. 22-23 season, he got 938 save percentage. He won the Vezina. And then he got 915 save percentage last season. 21-22 season, 917 save percentage. The year before that, he put up 917 save percentage, and 915, 905, 935, 917. You get it. He's good. Consistently puts up 915 plus on the save percentage. Maybe good. Number 9, Elias Sorokin. Yes, I get he had a very bad year. But before that, he was one of the best goalies in the league, and that's why he's only number 9, because he did have a terrible down year last season. But if he didn't have a down year and he played good last year, he probably would have been in top 5. I'm not gonna lie. He probably would have been above. I can't say anybody other names, but this is where he's gonna have to rank it. He's gonna have to deal with it. Not that he cared why I ranked him, but I'm just saying he's gonna have to deal with it anyway. Just go with it. Okay, so 23-24 season, he had a 909 save percentage last year. He wasn't really that bad last season. He was definitely worse. So, like, year before that, 924 save percentage, 925 save percentage, 918 save percentage. Yeah. If he has another good year, I think he will bounce back. I have the Islanders being the best team that didn't make the postseason in the entire league. I do. I think they're going to be the best team in the league that didn't make the postseason. I think the Lightning will barely make it over. And when I do my tier list in like a few days, I'll explain it to you guys and why I have the Islanders where I do, and why I have the Lightning making the postseason over them. I'll get into depth with it, but right now I'll just explain to you why. I think he's gonna have. If I had to make a prediction, I think he'd have like around 915 save percentage next season. 915 save percentage with like a 2.43 goal against average, something like that. I think around that area. I think kind of like about the 2.40 goals against average. I think he'd have a little bit more goals against average than that, but I think around that area would be pretty good. So yeah, number 8, I put Andrei Vasilevskiy. Andrei Vasilevskiy proved himself time and time again. Yes, he had a bad season. Can he have a bad season here and there? Absolutely. It doesn't mean he sucks, okay? Some people believe that. Some people say, oh, you have 1-2 bad years in a row, you just are the worst goalie in the league, you suck, you need to get fired, you need to get banned because you suck so bad. Yes, makes sense. That's not how that works, okay? You can have a bad year or two, bounce back in the next season, and just be perfectly fine again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Prove himself time and time again. I don't even think he played that bad last season. He was hurt for most of the beginning of the season. He really was. It wasn't really good at how hurt he was, okay? Season 52 game, 900 save percentage, 915 the year before that, 916, 925, 917, 925, 920, 917, 910, 918. You get it, this guy's good, look at his stats. 2014-2015 season, 918. And then the year after that, 910. The year after that, 917. And then 920, 925 save percentage, 917, 925, 916, 915, 900. I think this is going to be the main reason why they make the postseason this season, because of the fact that I think he's going to have a run of 915, 920 save percentage. I think he's going to be one of the top Vezina candidates. Will he be a Vezina finalist? Man, that's tough. He might. I don't know. It depends. It depends how Hellebuck, Bobrovsky, Shesterkin, Saros, Swayman, Andre, Demko could stay healthy, and all those guys perform. It depends. But it's a possibility that he gets in the Vezina finalist. It does. Like, he is consistently proved time and time again that he is that good. Number 7, I put UC Saros. I do like Saros. I think he will end up being a top 5 goalie after this past year. I have the Predators finishing second in Central, just barely behind the Stars. I think they're going to have a phenomenal season. I think they're going to go to probably either the second round or the Western Conference Finals, I think. It's a matter of fact, the only thing is will they beat the Stars, in my opinion. If I think it's going to come down to it in the second round. It's probably going to be the Predators and the Stars. Will they beat the Stars? That's what it comes down to. Saros and Ottinger. Who is going to play better? Saros? You're Ottinger. That is what it's going to come down to, in my opinion, and this is what Saros' statistics look like. We will get to Ottinger. He is on this list very soon, actually. 23-24 season. 906 save percentage. Bit of a down year, but his team squeaked into the postseason. It wasn't that good. The year before that, when his team was actually pretty decent, he had a 919 save percentage, 918 save percentage, 927 save percentage, 914, 915, 906, 925, 934, 923. You get it. Very good player. Okay, very underrated. I think some people forget how good he really is. Yes, he only had 906 save percentage, which is pretty good, but it's not as good for what he could do, and that's why some people forget how good this guy actually is. That's the crazy part. Okay, Thatcher Demko is number 6. The only reason why he's not slightly higher is because he's hurt sometimes, and he was hurt a lot last year. Yeah, I did not mean to do that, but it's fine. Demko is very good, consistently puts up 915, 920 save percentage when he's fully healthy. Really, really like Demko. Next, coming up, number 5, I'm not even doing anything. Why did it go down this spot? I don't know. You guys can read that while I'm talking if you want to. Number 5, Jake Ottinger of the Dallas Stars. As I just said, Andre is going to play very soon. He's top 5 goalie in my opinion. Clearly, as I just said. Jake Ottinger's stats. consistently so good. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna look at his stats. I'm just gonna keep going. He's consistently 950, 928% as long as these other guys, okay? Swayman's number 4. Same thing I'm gonna say with Andre. He is so dang good. He was the third best goalie in the league during the postseason last year. So yeah, I think he consistently puts 950, 928% year in, year out. Hellebuck, he won the Vezina last season, but the only reason why he's not higher is because he doesn't perform in the postseason very well. Number 2, Sugar Bobrovsky. He's won the Cup last season. He was probably second, I would think, probably second or third in Vezina voting that season. And number 1, okay, Igor Shesterkin of the Rangers. Okay, some people agree. Some people will disagree, and I don't care. Okay, I don't care what you think. Okay, this is my opinion. I think he's going to win the Vezina next season. I truly do. Let me paste this real quick. No, stop it. Stop it! Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, let me do this. Top 10. I'm going to make a list called Top 10 Goalies. And then we're going to go down here. We're going to copy and paste. Paste. Okay, literally perfect. And then I'll go more in depth in these 10 goalies. In a couple episodes, I'll do my top 10 goalies. But, yeah, it's gonna do it for today's episode. I will see you guys for tomorrow's episode, and hopefully tomorrow's episode is very good as well. Hold up. For 45 minutes! Good? Good, I like it. Yes, thank you, Doug. I just read chat, I'm sorry. But this is why I did this, because I knew I could do this, but I didn't know if my computer was going to be able to. And it's very cool because, see, I know I got a chatter right now that I'm literally just talking about. It's going to be so much easier because if we do tier lists, I don't have to explain it. Yes, I will still upload it on Facebook. I'll probably just copy the same tiers on my phone and just upload it the same way I normally do. But it's going to be so much easier because when I do tier lists, I can be like, now you actually know where I'm putting them. And it's going to be so much easier for so many more different things. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Now we're going to end podcast, okay? So it's very fun. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for episode 6, I think. 6, yeah. 6. Wait, 6. Yeah, 6. Okay. Peace.